Hey friends, it's Andrea from Reselling and Freedom. Welcome back to the warehouse. So I gotta hide you a little bit. Instead of doing one video per delivery, I've had so many this week. We're gonna do a whole video of the whole week of deliveries. And I have my notes everywhere, and holy moly. Today is Tuesday. I was supposed to have delivery on Friday. They didn't show up. They came up on Monday. So Monday, we had 11 pallets from Home Depot of patio outdoor heating, 45 units, and 4 pallets of lighting. You guys know I love lighting. Why? I don't know. 4 pallets of lighting, 39 units. So I was trying to shove everything and make it fit down the hallway. So there's kind of a path, but you kind of gotta shimmy sideways. Today is Tuesday. We've already had 1 delivery from Costco. Costco doesn't normally combine shipping, and if they do, I don't get a credit. So I actually need to email B-Stock and get a credit from Home Depot because they combined 2. So that's 15. 2 this morning of athletic equipment, indoor games, toys, and more, which actually looks really cool. It's at the end of the hallway. I'll take you guys down there. I still have 4 more en route within the next 2 hours or so of snacks. I believe this was the one that was supposed to be here on Friday. And then I think they said Monday. I don't bother calling anymore if they don't show up. By the time I get somebody on the phone, it's some story. I gotta call this person. Oh no, call that company. Use this number. No, I just don't. So 4 pallets of snacks, 683 units. And I'm already planning on keeping some. I saw in the manifest Honey Nut Cheerios. I eat them every single morning. I actually have them on my table back there. And then they just called for 1 more delivery for tomorrow, which is just 1 pallet from Costco. Oral care, personal care, and more. I am in the market for a new hair dryer because mine sometimes sparks, and it's all fun and game until you try to light your hair on fire. That's not a good time. So that's a total of 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22 pallets in 1 week. We've made it through 1. I moved our table. We shoved everything down just to free up some space at the end. The current auction has 3 large items at the end of the hallway. So I'm hoping as soon as that auction ends, those people want to pick it up to clear up some space. I don't like keeping stuff outside of my hallway, but there's a big, huge patio set that's on the current auction, and the boxes physically won't fit through my doors on this side. So I'm like, why move it down to move it back? Because they're just too wide. So let me take you on a little tour and show you what we got. We've made it through 1 pallet so far of lighting. We have those big 2 boxes right here are full of lighting. I did peek inside. I saw a lot of Beyond Bright garage light. People love those. Vanity mirrors on top, which look okay. I have found 1 broken exterior LED wall light, so that's going in the garbage because I picked it up and you can just hear glass floating around in there. So here's 1. I love these. I don't know why. And it's funny what people return. Like that light isn't even a box. Clearly it's been used. It may or may not be broken. We have water softeners, 42 by 42 square tables for like your backyard. Glacier Bay. I can't see what that is. I think that's another mirror, which is funny. As many mirrors that we get, hardly any of them ever break. This guy we're gonna put in. So this stuff in the middle takes up a lot of space, but it's like 1 or 2 items. So I have a little shortcut through that door and around the corner. So we're probably going to put those in and then just move them that way because we're trying to rearrange stuff to make more space. But I mean, look at all this stuff. So much stuff. We've got chairs. I want to say one of these we've had before. They're all outdoor wicker chairs. This one has a little snag in it. That's not the end of the world. This guy behind me, he's on wheels. He was the only thing that did not fit through the 15 pallet delivery yesterday through the dock door. So the driver was really nice and complimented me, told me I knew how to drive a forklift. Then I gave him a hard time and said, this was my very first pallet, don't jinx me. It was totally fine. So we had to take him off. He's on wheels and kind of angle him to get him through the opening. Now, if you shimmy and go sideways, you can fit through here. So these I can probably, those are big. I don't know what I'm gonna do with those. These are the toys from today. Kids play forts? Heck yes. I believe I saw a giant Connect 4 game. Canopy. A mini Pac-Man arcade. Can I keep that? I mean, we don't have kids. Oh, model airplane. Oh, for sure. But I don't like to have stuff out here. That looks like yard darts. But I have these 2 pallets. I have 4 more coming today and 1 tomorrow. So I'm gonna have to see how much we can shove down the hallway. That I think we've had before because people were fighting about it last time. So that's on the current auction. That's on the auction. So is that one. So once it ends, hopefully this space will all be cleared up and we process enough. We're also moving our customer pickup around the corner, so it's freeing up space on our normal side. I'll take you guys over there. But it's hard to input, have customers come in and sort through auction stuff and make progress all at the same time. We're getting there. We are slowly getting there. But let's take apart some of this stuff and open it up. I'm not a golfer. I just ride along, but I see it says pro golf, but it looks like a tricycle. I'm gonna have to open that one up. Stay tuned. Okay, I've opened a few things, and we always like when we find Google stuff, and I have found 2 Nest doorbells, which appear to be unopened, and 1 ring that does appear to be open. These actually do quite well, and I found 2 broken things so far. I don't even want to open it, but that's all right. We keep digging. Next delivery, he's pulling into the dock now. The snacks have arrived. Forget all this outdoor stuff. As I knock it down, forget all this Pac-Man mumbo jumbo. Bring on the fruit snacks and the chocolate. We've already ripped through some of the snacks. Now, if you are on a special diet or allergic to certain things or can't have certain things, you always know when you see a brand that you can't eat it. Like, I'm not supposed to eat gluten, so Heavenly Hunks, as soon as I saw those, I'm like, yep, you come with me, and the package is actually ripped open. These do not fit down the hallway. Not that it could fit down the hallway if we tried, because there's so much stuff, but the stuff looks fantastic. I did see a few expired items, so when we put things in, we'll have to take a picture of the date, because some people just don't want expired food. Me, I don't care. And this one is not expired. I'm gonna eat it either way. So I have breakfast for tomorrow. I found Bobo's like muffins, gluten-free. Save that for me, but everything else, I can't keep it all. As much as I want to, I can't keep it all. I have to shimmy everything down the hallway because I've exploded. I have stuff everywhere. So tomorrow's goal, because it's probably like 3 o'clock now, is to move as much stuff as we can to our shelves to make room and push everything down. These don't fit down the hallway anyway. The Costco ones are always too tall. And you know how I feel about those cardboard boxes. So I'm gonna have to go to the recycling center soon. I feel like I haven't been in a few weeks, so I'm due. It is now Thursday. The last delivery was dropped off yesterday. It was just 1 pallet, short truck. I've had that driver before. In and out 4 minutes. He has to unload it because it's smaller. You can't have forklifts on it. So it is here next to me. So everything has been delivered. There's a small chance, very small, that we could be getting another 2 pallets, but I'll make a whole nother video on that. I know it has shipped, but Lord knows where it's at because we won it 2 months ago. Whole nother story. So behind me, I have rearranged everything since yesterday. I had gaps in the middle from taking some of the big stuff out, and I don't like anything down there. So I took everything out, put everything back in. So now we're sorting through. Sometimes I'm a little clever. When I was putting things back down the hallway, I was trying to alternate pallets. So this is personal care. I took home a new toothbrush. The next one, toys. The one after that, food, and then patio. That way it's a little bit of everything, and lighting behind you guys there. This is why sometimes it's important to look at boxes and open them to see if the item is correct, because I picked up this purple leaf product, which is supposed to be a giant umbrella. Oh! Then I was just knocked over. Technical difficulties. Okay. Let's try that again. It is supposed to be a umbrella. Like so. And the box said 60 pounds or 60 kilograms. I picked it up and I'm like, you know, I'm kind of strong, but I can't just toss around 60 pounds or 60 kilograms. 61 pounds. So I took it out, I looked it up. It's probably a purple leaf product. That does not come in that color option. There is no base to it. It is the wrong umbrella. Someone did a little swapperoozy and put the different one back in. However, it does work. It's solar. I plugged the thing in the top, I opened it, little power button, but now I have to figure out brand, style, what to call it, how big it is. I'm gonna have to wing this one after I don't knock anything down and break it. It's Friday. Probably 4 o'clock. Might be wrapping up for the day pretty soon. I have more notes. Clearly, we have not made it through a lot. I did take everything out yesterday, just the way the deliveries came in. I had bigger items in the middle, and they were like big patio furniture sets, so I moved those out, but then I had this big gap. So I pulled everything out, rearranged some stuff, and pushed it back in. So there's not as much in the hallway, but the perk about getting a food delivery, can I please tell you guys how much candy I've had to eat in the past 3 days? I probably have had 30 Andes candies today. This is not good, but it's good. So we had a total of 22 pallets delivered Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And I just added up all of the units, 1,382 units in 3 days. We've made it through bunch because it kind of fits in the hallway, but there's still so much more to go through. The food delivery alone had like 600 units, which is why I keep eating so much snacks. Everything that says gluten-free. And they were sealed, but sorry guys, I'm keeping this stuff. So the chairs I just put in, there's a little snag I just saw on the back of this one, and behind me here there's a snag. But this is some good stuff. The auction that starts tomorrow will have patio furniture, outdoor play equipment, this really cute grill and splash, I think is what it was called. I'll see if I can add a picture of it. But it was like a little outdoor canopy for kids. And I remember even when I was little, I had a pretend stove and it had bacon in it. And when you hit the button, it would like sizzle. So that was kind of cute. But there's still so much stuff. And to me, I was never one to really return a lot of stuff. And it is mind-boggling to me, the items that people return. I just saw these when I was setting up my chair to record. It's a bag of Hershey's chocolate, the nuggets with almonds. Why would you return them? Just eat them. I was never really one to return items. Okay, this one's not open, and this one's not open. Everything that we have looked at so far, nothing has been expired, which is good. But even when I make the listings in our app, I put expiration dates at the end of all of our titles, because auction houses sometimes have expired food. So I just want to make people feel comfortable that they're not getting expired stuff. So I always look at the stickers of the return items from Costco. They're usually pretty good about having reasons why the customer returned the item. And the best one we have seen so far, the personal care palette down at the end of the hallway had a bunch of shampoo in it, and I have not been able to get that smell off my hands because they're all used. The shampoo sticker on it said that the shampoo was too wet. I mean, kudos for returning it because they didn't like the way it made their hair feel and it was just too wet, but that one kind of made me laugh. And the funniest item we have found so far was also inside that personal care stuff was a Coach wallet. I wouldn't consider a Coach wallet. It was from Costco. It had the sticker on it. They said that the zipper was defective. I unzipped the inside, everything looked fine. It smells like shampoo. You guys know that I'm not a big fan of reselling Coach on eBay because it just doesn't do well. I think I might put that in before I leave today just to see how it does. I mean, you never know. That Coach wallet still smells like shampoo. I mean, it was coated to it. I wiped it off. Zipper looks good. Inside looks good. Nothing. Looks totally fine. So I think maybe I'll put this in before I go because I'm a tall toddler. I kept Kool-Aid cherry jammers for myself. And this was the package of candy we just found. I have a can of sparkling water because sometimes I'm an adult, sometimes I'm not. But this is what 22-ish pallets looks like when you get them in 3 days. Let's undo more of the stuff. I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for coming along. You know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Catch you next time.